all I know is that this game can become really personal if you let it become very personal, and I think that's what's hard about this game, is that like these are just genuinely good people, and you don't like want to vote people out, but it's the game that we're playing, right? It's a game. And so it got heated with Mackenzie, and yeah, I mean, I hope that she actually doesn't take this all to heart, and actually feel like this is like people ganging up on her, and that this is just a part of the game. And all I know is that now I need to calm down and let my game just a little bit pan out. I've got a lot of people on my side, and I just need to calm down.
Mackenzie just let the hoes have it. She just ripped everybody a new one, and I was living. I was fucking living. I love the drama. I love what she did. She totally deserved to do it. But it just sucks that I had to vote the way that I did vote, because I didn't want to. But once again, I'm thinking about me. I gotta put me first, and it's no hard feelings. It's just a game.
Last time I was here, I played a very great social game. Like, fantastic. I made it to the top 5, but only like the 4 was in like an alliance. So like a good social game is like something that I know that I can do, and I feel like it's been going pretty well thus far. And so I think I needed a real power move to like move some pieces for that to happen. And so like I know like I didn't have existing relationships with like Meredith, but I wanted to build that, and I wanted to give her an opportunity to like see that I was for that, and to like really trying to put her in a position that she thinks that I am looking for her to succeed when I know that Luke is gonna like go. And so I think like it wasn't until I was solid in my relationships with people that I then began to believe that I can play a more strategic game. And so like right now my goal is to go after with like a vengeance alley, but she has a rewind, and so like trying to get her to use that will probably be my next goal. Like, who is she going to use it on, so that I can get her to use it, so that we can put her up. It's kind of my play right now, because I think she is a ringleader. She has a very powerful voice, but I can't trust her.
It is time to press a button on the BB19 remote. You know what to do at this point?
No.
Oh, I refuse. Jess, can you grab me one, please? I trust your hands.
Look at your card.
Hey, you.
Who has the Joker?
You, baby.
Oh,
You picked it wrong. That was awesome. Don't blame it on the headache.
Come on. All right, what are we all feeling?
We only know what one is so far.
We don't know this.
Do y'all want to do the unknown ones first?
Skip or replay?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's probably
Skip or replay?
Replay.
Skip.
I do not want to know what replay is. We have to do that again.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Skip. Not right now.
Skip.
I feel like
Skip.
replay might be
Yeah.
the same challenge or something.
Yeah,
like,
replay
replay's
might
gonna be
be-
like a same challenge.
But what if
I don't
replay?
think we need
What
to
if
do
replay brings back
Just in
What we
case.
just
Yeah.
did, or like I'm thinking like what if replay is
watch.
what the button that we just pressed, which would be
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
another double elimination.
I'll cry.
I ain't about that. I ain't about the life, so I feel like
I'm
skip.
sorry, skip.
Skip, just skip.
Just skip.
Alright, everyone. It is time for Skip Week. Now, the week we're about to have is completely normal. It's the next week that's different. We'll be skipping the next head of household competition. At the end of this week, the nominee that survives eviction becomes the next head of household.
Whoa.
Okay? So keep that in mind.
That's cool.
When you're nominating someone.
Yeah.
Hello, players. For this head of household competition, all of you will put your hands on the painted part of your stick, and you will balance that brick on top of your stick. The last person with a brick on their stick will be the head of household. But some interesting rules. It's kind of fun. Everyone's going to be inside a triangle perimeter that I just set up over there. You are allowed to knock people's bricks off of their sticks. If you are eliminated, you will leave the triangle. Okay?
Okay.
Any questions? In 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god!
That was
Oscar!
Someone has to like.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Like it's a game.
You're not.
Oh wait. So
I'm just gonna like.
I love the boldness of Oscar. I love it.
It was like a cat.
If they do it to me, that's cool. Like,
It's the coolest fine. Who's gonna do
No,
it?
he said.
now I cannot do anything.
Man, I would shove him.
One hand. One hand. I just want to
Reckless.
Should you stay in the triangle? Very funny. Am I not in the I find it very like. Yeah, there you go. I'm not doing it. I'm trying to get away from it.
The boundary will be closing.
I'm trying to run just in case. Oh, I'm sorry, that was funny. No, don't do it to me. Do it to me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I feel like
Wait.
most of us have taken ourselves out.
Can I touch just a stick?
Yeah! You go, girl! Yeah!
Wait,
Is there anyone that brick?
No, you won. Not anymore.
I was not paying attention. Hey, you're full.
I didn't want that. I don't think I wanted that. But it's fine.
No, it's fine for us.
Honestly, all have a target and put me up. Yeah, that was honestly, if there's an HOH to win, wants to be an HOH.
Almost the exact opposite. If there's an HOH to win, you can not only put up 2 people and get rid of someone, but you get to set up an HOH in your alliance for the next week.
I haven't been HOH yet, and I would like to be HOH.
If you, do y'all want to rock, paper, scissors for it?
Sure. Yeah, but we all need to agree on someone.
Fine, Meredith.
Meredith, but I think we should get one of the guys out. Because it's just
Who's the strongest one?
Oscar.
He's building steam.
He's building steam. I think it might be time. Just because, like, he almost just won that HOH. Yeah. He's really strong.
Yeah, and now I wish that I really hadn't done that. Because I wasn't very set out to win HOH. And I really was going to try.
I was too, but then I tried to run away and
You tried to run away, and I was distracted by you running away and Josh.
I genuinely did not know that Oscar and I were the last ones left. Like, I thought there was more people. I guess I am still.
we all just kind of like came down.
I think it worked out.
I think it's a great thing.
For me personally, I think I'm more comfortable with Meredith right now because I am just starting to like talk to Oscar more. But Meredith and I have had one conversation, like round 2.
I've had a couple of conversations with Meredith.
I'm gonna have a conversation with them so I can just like figure it out.
I really trust Meredith, but also she doesn't have a strong connection with Dash or with Josh. So if we get Oscar out, then that leaves Meredith, Josh, and Dash, and they don't have a strong connection. There's no one in that little group to win HOH.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
that makes
saying?
sense.
Like strategy-wise, I just think that that's the best idea
Yeah.
for our little group.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, I don't know, where I'm at right now is like what Mackenzie said, I do think it has some credibility. That it's Maddie and Allie and Tiffany are planning to be a final 3 and to just pick the rest of us off is what Mackenzie said, like they have set pretty much in stone. So I don't know who of them you feel like you trust.
Yeah.
But, and I have seen them working together, like between sessions last time, those 3 people were who I was in a room with.
Yeah.
And they're telling me like, don't worry, no one wants you out. And I was like, but does anyone want me here? And I was sort of like, I mean, no one doesn't want you here. And I'm like, see, that's the problem.
Right, like-
I need someone who wants me here.
Right. Someone wants here, or someone's gonna like tell you the truth straight up.
Yeah. Either way, like I can live with that. But they were being like very roundabout. They're definitely trying to convince me like they're on my side so they can use me. But that's not good enough for me. Like what I want to do is figure out right now, like, because what do we have? Like you need 5 to have a majority right now. That's not a lot. The 3 of them need 2 people to agree with them. And I think any 3 people who are solid with each other could just take over right now.
Yeah.
And so like that's the concern right now is which 3 people can truly trust each other going forward.
Yeah.
And I think they have the most advantage of that. So yeah, I think breaking up that group right now is probably the priority. And now that
Do you think Allie is in a place to potentially use her fast forward on either one of those?
I think she could, yeah. I don't know if she would use it on them or save it for herself.
Right.
But like, I think she might use it on one of them. She might want to wait till later. But like, it is early to be targeting a group like that.
Yeah.
That's why I think we should. I think the rest of us should be intimidated because if we don't start making moves on that and taking care of that, it will overwhelm us. That soon 3 is more than enough. Right now it's more than enough because you only need 2 people convinced to get whatever you want, and the other 4 just have to live with it. And so for me, like, I don't know, I don't have that group of 3.
Yeah.
I don't know where other people stand. I don't know if there's even like a strong competition to that 3 alliance. And Ariel is Abrielle, sorry, is HOH, and so I don't know where like that puts her.
Right.
I don't necessarily feel that comfortable. I don't have much of a relationship with her.
Okay. You said you're the closest with Josh and Oscar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are the 2 people like I feel most comfortable with. I've had a lot of conversations with Josh throughout that like we are good with each other. And so like if we want to form a 3, then like start fighting back. Somebody has to do it, and like whether it involves me or not, like somebody's gonna have to if they want to win for themselves instead of letting those 3 win.
No, I agree.
If you want it, you can have it.
Are you sure?
Yes, if you want it, you can have it.
Okay.
I just need to know that, like, time comes, y'all would have my back.
No, you're you're.
I know.
I'm not putting you up.
No, I know. I'm saying, like, but later down the road, I just need to know that, like, you would have my back.
Yes. Like, I think we've worked together very well. Like, we're kind of established. Let me run this by you. So you've got like an in with Meredith, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like you have a good relationship with Oscar. I'm trying to get I've worked a little bit more in there. Are you good with Oscar?
Yeah. We had a good conversation after I had to put him up, so.
I feel like if I put up Oscar on my HOH, it'll piss off the other boys that I've had a decent relationship with at this point. But I don't have a relationship with Meredith at all, so she won't be surprised that I put her up.
Yeah.
Are you okay if I put up Meredith
next to you?
Next to you? Because I'm worried about the backlash of me putting up Oscar from his alliance.
And not that this is something that you have to consider for your choice, but the one thing that I know Meredith has been very consistent in saying is that don't backdoor her. Give her the opportunity to play for herself.
And I want to give her an opportunity for veto.
Exactly. So and I know she's been trying to play the game, and again, we can't play our game for hers, but if we can, if she's a good option, I think it's beneficial on both sides to let her try, you know?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
Or do you not want to be?
I have to watch out for my game, and I think if I put up Oscar, that I've tried to talk to, and I know he's close with Dash and Josh.
Yeah.
Those I'll potentially lose those 2.
Yeah.
But with Meredith, we literally had one conversation, and talked maybe in a group.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm most comfortable with. Obviously I want to do what's best for us, but if we already know the other HOH.
Yeah. I just feel like Meredith is most likely to possibly help us out more because she's had conversations with both me and Maddie, and I think you as well.
We're definitely building it. It's a slow burn, but we're getting there.
Come in.
Hey.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
So right now you are HOH. What is the smartest decision that we can make by having somebody on the block to be able to continue to vote us in?
I think Allie wants to do
I volunteered to go on the block.
Allie wants to do the HOH.
To be HOH because I trust you to not vote for me. I trust everyone in this room to not vote for me.
Definitely.
Or the other option, I personally have had one conversation with Meredith, and it doesn't make sense for me to put up anyone but Meredith.
Yeah.
But I also think that now could be an opportunity to get one of the strongest comp players, Oscar, out. Because he almost won last HOH, and he's won 2 other competitions in a row, and almost won a couple of other ones.
Well, but the thing is, Meredith is silent but deadly. She's played before, and when she needs to, I think she has the ability to win.
But she doesn't have the votes to win.
No.
I don't think. Well,
what did you talk about with her?
We were just talking about last challenge because I was trying to build some type of hey, I was very upfront with you on I was gonna put you and Lucas up I'm trying to make good on my word, and that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing I'm trying to sell to everyone is I am true to my word and all the different pieces. And so like I wanted that to like reinstill with her because she's still here.
Right.
You know, like, and with any conversation with anyone, like I even had a conversation with Maddie, like I want to be upfront, and that's something like I don't want you to ever guessing like, oh, Dash is doing this, Dash is doing all these different pieces.
Yeah.
But to reconfirm like, hey, this is what I said I'm gonna do, and if you don't like it, like yeah. But I'm willing to like listen and reason on all those different points, and like of course listen to those like that I trust who have like good viewpoints. And when I had conversation with each and every one of you, I asked, who do you think, like what would you do in this situation? And so I think like, well, who else would you put up? And so I think try to re-solidify that with her. She doesn't hate me. It's like, was what our conversation was pretty much about.
I just think that it would be wise to get rid of a strong player right now and keep Meredith because she is a weaker player. No matter what, we have the majority to keep her out. Oscar, if he's pitted up against even Josh, like I think that Oscar would be saved, and then he continues to win comps and continues to win comps and all that. So strategically, I think it would be better for this round specifically to get out the stronger player. But it's really up to you. Like I trust your decision making process, and I understand why you want to pick Meredith. Yeah. So like I'm with you if you pick Meredith, and I'm pretty sure the majority, like, I don't think that I'm going to go home if everybody in here is, like, if I can trust everyone in here and everyone in here is truthful with me. So,
I mean, well, if I put you up for next HOH,
who's my options? Who am I putting up?
Yes. Like, instead of doing, like, Oscar now, Meredith, can we switch it? Because I'm more comfortable with Meredith and you're more comfortable with Oscar.
So then you're getting out Oscar not this round but next.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, if everyone in this
does not,
room agrees to vote for Oscar next round,
I really do want to do what's best for all of us, but I have to like
do what's best
do
for
it.
you.
Like I can't mess up my personal game.
Well, that's why you
putting
play your
Oscar,
HOA well.
Like I can't. I have no reason to like.
Yeah, I understand that.
Who
to like risk that when I have Meredith as an option, who's literally talked to me once.
Y'all are like not gonna vote.
No.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
You're good.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Question.
And if Meredith wins veto and takes herself off, then I still have replay.
And I think it would be a
But
yes if
she
we
doesn't,
voted you
good.
over Meredith, because then we have Meredith as an HOH, and I have no fucking clue what she would do. I have no idea. I have no idea what would happen.
Like what I'm saying, if
Like, she would put me up.
yeah, if she wins veto though, like I have rewind. So
Yes. Also true. So we're covered.
yeah, I'm safe for now.
So what I want you to think about is...
It's about Holly.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was gonna talk to you about
Okay.
the same thing. I think she's already in a position where
She has a lot of power.
she has a lot of power, and I think everybody's catching on.
Right, but
So-
I think that people are catching on and they're like moving with her.
I don't know if that's really the case.
You don't think so?
It's getting a lot more obvious that that's the case. Like she's been able to pull in people that were supposed to go home,
Right.
and like that's why I
I'm
want
worried.
Meredith to stay. Like I don't
Yes.
want her to remember.
Yes, but I'm worried about her affecting my game. And I'm saying that with like full transparency to
Right.
you. And I'm not saying that I don't like Allie. I like Allie.
I don't
but
think she would go
think
against us.
Okay.
Like I think she won't go against us.
Okay.
Because I think
And I
she's
trust you.
catching on.
I trust you.
Yeah.
You're right now my number one. Just letting you know that. I may not be your number one, but I'm just letting you know you're mine.
Okay. I think after the next, she survives, she's HOH, it will really show her cards.
Yeah.
And I think after that, that'll be the point where...
Well, I think even Maddie, I think she's somebody who is not bringing a whole lot to the game. And I don't mean that in a rude way.
Right.
She's a really sweet girl. But I think she's another person that I'm looking at and I'm like...
We can keep
Yes.
that.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being sketchy.
No. That's what I was trying to think. So like when she said she wanted HOH, I thought was a good idea because at this point, she's aligned with literally everyone.
Right. No, she is.
She's aligned with literally everyone. So she puts
Except
up
for the boys.
except for the boys. So she puts up the boys, and then the surviving boys and us are like.
Yes.
So I think having her as the next HOH will work in our favor because the boys. Oscar will probably win veto.
I would veto him off.
And I have the rewind. If we don't like the nominees,
Oh, that's true.
I have the rewind.
I freaking love Oscars. Put that out there.
No messages for you.
I really
But you
want-
rewind. Yeah, but so does she. So does Allie.
But if she doesn't know how to play it,
If she what?
if she doesn't see me play it, she won't see it. She won't know. I have to be really sneaky.
Yeah,
but,
very sneaky.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's a good opportunity for her to like out herself as the next HOH.
Okay.
I trust you. Which is why I'm glad I got this one. Even though I did not plan this, this was not my plan. This just fell into my lap. I was not going to try to win this. I was just going to let my brick drop. I genuinely, I felt like an idiot because I didn't realize Oscar and I were the only ones left.
Yo. Starting to get hairy. I just went in and told, I want to keep calling her Gabrielle. Her name's not Gabrielle. Abrielle. I went and had a conversation with Abrielle because I want her to know I think she has a good amount of power with people, but so does Allie. And I don't want Allie to win this damn game. So I told Abrielle that we need to think about our strategy long term, and we're on the same page. I'm not going to explain that because I don't trust this camera.
Everything's going according to plan. I expect to be HOH next round because of this special skip round. But I am a little worried because Tiffany and Abrielle are talking right now. And while Abrielle and I have a top 2, and I felt pretty solid about it, I'm starting to feel apprehensive. Like something might be going on behind my back with Tiffany and Abrielle because I think that Tiffany does not know that we have a top 2. And that could be potentially dangerous for me. So I'm really hoping that Abrielle stays loyal to me since she's been kind of my ride or die since the beginning in this competition. But I don't know. We'll see. I guess all I can really do to ensure my safety is win final HOH. Because I think that I can make it to top 3. But I just need to ensure that I win final HOH if I do. So
I am out to get Maddie and Allie because I think Allie has a lot of power and I want to win. And so I'm going to keep playing the long game. I almost screwed up my last round because everybody was... I felt like I was pushed into a corner a little bit. I'm not going to blame people for that because... I'm not going to blame people. But I felt like I was pushed in a little bit of a corner and people were like, yeah, Mackenzie. So I made the damn decision to vote off Mackenzie and put her on the chopping block. And then she like blew the frick up and was like, what the hell, you're fake. And I was like, I just want you to know, girl, that everybody in this frickin' house wanted you off the dang thing too and wanted you on the block. So I made the freaking decision to do it. I made the decision to knock your ass off the block. I did. And then, now here we are. So, allies. Abrielle, number 1. Everybody thinks that I'm their ally except for Meredith at this point. Meredith. And that's it. So, who's next in my book is Meredith. They want to knock out Oscar, but I like Oscar, so I'm going to fight for Oscar. But, so it's Meredith for me, and then Maddie, and then Allie. Because Allie is a threat to my game because she's got some power, and I know I have power, and I know I've got a voice, but that girl's starting to threaten my game. And I could see us in the top 3 with her, me, and Abrielle, and Abrielle choosing Allie over me. So I have to swoon and sweet talk. And yep. So I'm just going to say that this is not real life to me and that this is truly a game. I'm out to get all of you. And I will win.
Yeah. So the big 3 alliance right now is Maddie, Allie, and Tiffany. And they're saying that
Mackenzie told me that they were fine with 3, and they're gonna pick the rest of us off one by one. And I don't know how like you and Abrielle are feeling toward them and where you think you stand with them. But what Mackenzie said is that like she's been lied to, and I don't like having players like that in the game. I like straightforward. I like people I can trust, and right now where I feel like my trust is with the guys and with you. So I feel like the 5 of us, right now 5 is the majority we need. So I don't know who Abigail is going to nominate or what we can do with that, but whoever does survive is HOH next round.
Yeah.
So it is a dangerous situation for her to be in. And another priority, as well as breaking up that 3, is drawing out Allie's rewind. Because as long as that's in the game, that is just something we can't account for. And a danger to the rest of us. So yeah, the guys would love if you were willing to sort of stick with us right now and have the power of numbers right now. Because if the 3 of them are able to like convince you and Abrielle and like get the numbers on their side, then the rest of us just lose out, because then the 3 of them will turn on whoever they're stringing along. And they were trying to string me along too. I'm hoping Abrielle is willing to nominate one of them, or at least Allie, to draw out that rewind.
Yeah.
Because getting that out of the game is going to be significant for us. So I'm thinking of trying to propose that to her, to even just like as a pawn. Oh, because we'll know she'll use it and she'll be safe.
Yeah.
If she feels like she is safe with them, but I don't know if she does feel like she can trust them, or if she was warned by Mackenzie and feels like she might be in less of a secure situation than she thought before.
Yeah.
But I feel like Mackenzie's speech was enlightening, in what she said to Lucas and I outside was that like that specifically is the case, and that the rest of us are in danger if we don't start acting on that information. So I'm acting on it.
One, I appreciate all that. I want to talk to the guys.
Yes,
and kind of get their thoughts, but I was at the very least that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I even just mentioned to Allie earlier, I was like, I know you still have your rewind, like, I know we've kind of been moving forward, but I know that power's still there.
Yeah.
And it's going to only get more powerful as the numbers go down.
Yeah.
Am I not seeing something that maybe that's not
Sure.
good?
Sure. I think that there are a lot of things, this is what I'll say. I think there are a lot of things in play, and that some people are trying to create things with me that I am not 100% about. Because I need to see how rounds go. Like, it's just genuinely out of like, but like, yes, like I want this too, but it's more so out of like, what is a round gonna look like, and where are people gonna like put their power? Because I think there's power in one person right now, and it has me a little bit like.
May I ask, and it's okay if you don't want to answer. I feel like the name I keep hearing where the power is Allie.
Yes.
But also like, we're gonna hand her over power next week too on top of that.
Yes, but I think it's advantageous for everyone's game to do so. But I think we have to be careful, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, you have to be careful, because you can give her power where everybody's just gonna vote for her and she's gonna be the last one.
Yeah.
But so I mean, again, it just depends on like how things go. But yes, you are in my top. Like, you have been from the get-go.
Yeah.
So
and I mean, again, and I apologize if it seems like little like, what's happening? But
no,
I just
you're
want to like
fine.
check in.
I understand, and it's not a problem to me. I want clarification too.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
And again, and I understand if like at some point like in a round, because I'm the same way. Like, I don't expect us to have to vote the same every time. What I'm being told is that there's a 3 alliance between you, Allie, and maybe Maddie. And that's okay if it is. Like,
Maddie is not in that.
Okay. So I just again, like, I want to make sure I'm here to like play as long as I can.
Yep.
And if there's anything I can do to help our game as well.
You have on my end. You are not one of the first.
So you're
people
not on
that
my
I'm thinking
list, but I'm
You
also
are not
being
on my
nervous
list.
because me and Allie haven't worked together in a few.
I have your
years.
back, because you're on my list.
Yeah.
You're good on my side, and I'm in with her.
Same.
So I'm not worried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think it's to the benefit for us to like, as like our team then, to keep working with the guys, or do you think that's something that we need to like cut shorter? Because it
I'm
looks
not
like
sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm really, truly not sure. It's not even like the guys. Like, I love Josh.
Me too.
I love Josh, and
Same.
like I love all of them. Seriously, they're like the greatest guys that we could have playing this game.
Yeah.
But it just comes down to who is going to help me in my game, but also like who is like most advantageous for us to have.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
You're
And
right.
so I'm not trying to play middle ground.
No, I
And I
understand.
feel like
I
I
agree.
am, but I genuinely mean that. Of like, there's just, it just is like piece by piece, essentially.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand it needs to be round for round, and it's just more so like when I say like my top 2 are you and Abby. Like,
right.
I'm gonna check in to be like, hey, like even if we're on different pages, like, are we good?
Yeah.
Like, I understand like, we may like have different alliances that we're
Sure.
working with, or different people that may be advantageous at that moment.
Right.
But like at the end of the next round, I still want to see you guys there with me too.
Same.
You know.
Same. And
So-
I would let you know if there was something else going on with like your name somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, I
would
came
let
and told
know.
you as soon as Mackenzie said it, I was like, yeah, she told me this, and I was like, in my mind, I was like, no, not my girl.
Yeah.
Like,
No. So that's how I feel too. So if your name got brought up, it's exactly what I would do too, and I'd have your back.
I believe you.
Okay.
I'm kind of feeling okay because a lot of people are coming to me for things, which I love. But right now, the girls are all in the HOH room talking, and I don't know what's going to happen. But what I would like to happen is for Allie to go up because she has this blue play, and I don't feel too safe with her anymore. So I'm unsure of what's going to happen with that. But, I mean, I don't want to go home, and if someone's up against me on that block, I feel bad for them because it's not going to be cute for them. But I guess we will see what happens. I really want to win an HOH challenge, and I thought the dice game was my chance, but it wasn't. So maybe if they put me up for elimination, I'll be HOH next. But I don't want to even like have that happen because that happened to me on my last season. But I just want to be HOH once, just to be messy and just for the host to come to me, and so I could say no. But yeah, I hope you're still rooting for me, whoever's watching, because I'm trying my best.
So the parting wisdom Mackenzie gave me is that Maddie, Allie, and Tiffany are like a 3.
Maddie, Allie, Tiffany?
Yeah, and they're just gonna start picking the rest of us off, and that they're gonna be final 3.
Allie and Tiffany. Maddie is HOH.
No.
Oh.
Abby.
Abby. And so I don't know where that puts the rest of us as far as who's getting nominated.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm concerned, like, the rest of us need to start doing something. And Desh and I just came out here and talked, and we're thinking the 4 of us are 1 away from a majority, and I think I can talk Rita into siding with us.
Oh, 100%.
And that's a 5 majority, so.
To get one of those 3 out.
To get one of those 3 out, I'd love to see them split up. I doubt any of them will be nominated, is the problem. That, like, I don't know how to convince Abrielle that she is in danger, that, like, she's probably not making it as far as she wants to go with them.
With them, yeah. Because, yeah, if that's the case, they gotta go.
Yeah, no, they've got to be split up, and, you know, if, like, the 4 of us can work together. Because, like, having 3 people that you trust and being unshakable means, like, at this point you can win, because you need 2 people to have a majority this round, less from now on. It's just going to get easier and easier for them.
Yeah.
As long as we let them have that control, which I do not think is acceptable.
No, I didn't even know about that. Like.
Yeah.
And she told you like right before she left?
Yeah.
Wow.
She like took me and Lucas aside and says like, whichever one of you stays, this is what's happening. They've been lying to my face, and they've been stringing me along as well. Like, I have been.
Yeah, she was pissed.
I have been working Allie pretty hard, trying to get in her good graces to get her to like take me along. But now that I know that like they are solid and it's not a chance that's happening, and even last round talking to them, they're like, "Oh, you're safe. We don't want you gone." I was like, "Yeah, but does anyone want me to stay?" The answer was, well, no one wants you gone. I was like, okay, cute. That's not good enough.
Yeah.
I want people who are going to fight for me
to stay.
You know,
Yeah.
like if someone wins, like if one of you wins the veto, I'm staying here. That to me is no longer good enough going forward. I need people I can trust. And I feel like you guys, and like Desh is on board, especially with this information. He's like, it's not time to mess around anymore. Like, we need people we can trust and have each other's backs.
But what do we do about Allie's like blue thing, or skip, or whatever?
I mean, we just might have to let her play it out. But like,
we need to let her use it. Like I want her to be up for elimination so that she uses it so that that's gone off the table. So I would like for her to be up.
And like this week there is the advantage of the skip, that the person who survives the block is the next stage of which. And so even if someone out of power right now is on the block, that still puts the people out of power in power next round.
That's true.
So all someone has to do is survive, and you know it's going to be hard because we don't know who we're going to be up against. But
yeah, basically, if it's any of them 3 up, well, I guess we can't have 2 of the 3 up, because then one of them's going to be HOH next round.
Yeah.
It has to be someone outside of that 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so what if we can convince Abby to put Ali and someone from Abby's team that is gonna be potential HOH for next week, so she feels safe, and then Ali is gonna use her rewind and get out of it.
Yeah.
We need
And
to
someone else is gonna, potentially one of us is gonna be there.
Yeah.
But since we have the numbers, we're gonna put out someone out from Abby's team.
Yes, and then the
And
survivor
after
from
that-
our side is in power.
Mhm.
That's the thing. We just have to convince Abrielle that
We
like,
just have to convince her.
and I think I might be the better secret agent here to go
Okay.
talk to them and tell them like,
Okay.
I'm with
I
you
can trust you.
guys. Like, here's
Mhm.
what's going on because
Yeah.
like I'm
I'll leave it to you because
I
I'm
trust
pretty
you.
sure you.
and like because that's the thing. What's hard is that Abrielle, I don't know exactly where she stands or who she thinks is backing her.
Mhm.
But if Mackenzie is correct, and I don't
Let
think
her
she's
know.
wrong, and they were like the 3 of them sitting together, and so it looked like a very convincing story. If she is correct and they are backing each other all the way, then it doesn't serve Abrielle. But right now, I think she probably thinks that they're all on the same team. So it's just going to be a matter of convincing her to draw out the rewind from Allie, put someone else up, and then someone else will be the real
So
nomination.
basically, Ali has to be put up to get that.
In an
rewind.
ideal world.
And I feel like we can make that happen if you were to like pitch it and be like, this is what happened.
Yeah.
This rewind situation was scary.
Yeah, and just having that out now. And if it gets back to them and Allie finds out, then like it'll reflect poorly on me. But at this point, like it doesn't matter if
If
they
you have the
know
numbers.
because we'll have the numbers going forward. But as long as like we can get one of them up, if she can believe us long enough to get one of them up, and then we can take them down. And just as a pawn, you know,
Yeah.
just as
Yeah.
then like we'll be in a much better position going forward.
What changed is what Mackenzie said on her way out, and she was making the play for me to keep her and work with her because of this danger that she presented of Maddie, Allie, and Tiffany. And I do fully believe her, and I believe she got lied to, and I believe that they are a power working together. And I think a lot of people think they have alliances and think they know where they stand, and it's hard to tell if this is accurate and really the power three that's going to be picking everyone off one by one, but regardless, it feels right. And if it's not, it's still something I can do and a play that I can make, and I think whatever comes out of this, I think could be a good move for me as long as it doesn't backfire completely, as with most things. But yeah, it feels good to be making moves and to be giving people this information of saying like, you're in danger, because that's bringing people to me who were like, this is good, we're feeling great, but not fully there with me. But if I'm saying like, here's this information, I'm giving it to you, and you need to come with me if you want to live. This is motivating people, and it's making me feel safer to have people saying like, yeah, I'm on board with that. I don't want to go, because I might be one of the earlier people to get picked off, but they'll be next, and we all want to last longer and go further. And I don't even know out of the 4 people I'm talking to, which would be like my 3 or who's the closest to me, but it's going to be round by round from here on out, and doing the best that I can. But that information is definitely motivating, and I think it might be a big round, hopefully, if we can make something happen. The HOH competition shaking out the way that it did is not the best for our numbers and our side of things. It just really depends on where Abby is standing and what we can do with the veto and what I can convince her of. And we'll just have to see how that goes. But on the bright side, the surviving nominee is going to be HOH next round, and that is a huge thing. That being on the block is not necessarily the end of the world. And so we'll see what I can convince people of if I end up in that situation, because I think I could live with that kind of power and making the right moves at the right time. So this could be a big round for me. It could either be my downfall starting now, or it could be my rise to glory starting now. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So all of y'all were in the room for a long time, and of course that makes the rest who weren't in there kind of like anxious or already like preparing themselves for like, okay, they're already working together. So what's like the comments from that?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, because obviously keeping alliances secret was not like very helpful last round with Mackenzie.
there is an alliance going on. There's a majority group going on. There's no point in not telling you that because obviously it's a thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, we have an alliance.
Yeah.
At this stage of the game.
But like,
Yeah.
I think it's fairly obvious that me and Allie have talked to each other the entire time.
Yeah. We've literally talked to each other since the beginning.
Yeah. As of this round,
But I can tell you that you're not going up.
yeah, this round you're not going.
Oh, okay.
Doing a time check, how do we feel?
I'm good.
Good.
Whatever.
Good?
Yeah.
I think I'm like smart enough to realize that the numbers are with you guys. So I'm just like here for the fun. But so what's the plan? Who are you guys picking to be the HOH for the next round?
Me.
So, you.
Yeah.
Wait, so who's actually leaving? Meredith?
Yeah. Is that what we decided?
Yes.
Sorry.
Unless she gets veto.
That could also be.
Yeah.
I thought I was with you until the end.
That was the plan.
Wait.
Because you, me, and Allie all talked about, at the beginning, we all three talked about how we liked working with each other. And then she's switched. Trust me, if they try and put you up, I'm gonna be like, I'm not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
I'm already trying to what?
If they put you up, I'm gonna say I'm not comfortable with it because, like, and I don't, anytime anybody has ever asked me, I'm like, no, me and Oscar have a good relationship.
Yeah.
Like, we have. So it's frustrating.
I'll just take it as a compliment that they see me as a strong
They do
player.
see you as a strong player.
Compared
You are a
to
strong
probably
player.
like Dash and Josh, like because I've been having more exposure. So I get it.
Fuck my drag, huh?
I mean, have you won anything?
I was the last HOH.
How do you win it?
I stacked the dice. and,
He's so strong.
and I had time to ask a question in the midst of winning.
I'm just trying to be messy. I'm kidding. But yeah, it's okay.
And then Allie said that she wants to do the HOH because whoever doesn't get sent home gets HOH. But I wanted to check and see how you are feeling about Allie.
I'm gonna be honest, that blue like thing, I don't feel cool with that because I'm not the closest to her. So I'm afraid that if I'm up for elimination or something, that it'll be used to my disadvantage. And that's for me.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. How are you this round?
Good. Now after this conversation, I'm good because I was worried. So you want to be HOH next?
Yes.
What's your game plan for that?
I'm gonna try and target Oscar because he's a very strong competitor. But I might put you up as a pawn. I expect everyone to vote for Oscar. It's simply because I feel more strongly aligned with everyone else.
Yeah.
With like everyone else that could be possibly on the block, So it would be you and Oscar, but I expect Oscar to go. I just want to be straightforward with you.
No, yeah, I respect. Allie said that. So from the last thing that I heard from Abby was that she was gonna put up Allie and Meredith for elimination to get Meredith out, and then make Allie HOH. Allie told me, she said, and well, I asked her. I said, if you're HOH, who are you putting up? She said, Josh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put you up as a pawn to get Oscar out, and that doesn't sit right with me at all.
That's not what she told me.
No, she told
I mean,
me.
she did tell me she wanted to put Oscar up.
Yeah, so it might have been something like after that she decided to put me as a pawn. But I mean, I don't want to be a pawn, like, you know.
Yeah, sure, of course.
So that makes me very uncomfortable.
Okay.
But how are you feeling?
So wait, what can I do?
Well, also what else is making me uncomfortable is that she has the rewind. And for her to be HOH and have a rewind, that's not cool.
Right.
That's a lot of power.
Right.
And I'm not feeling comfortable with that at all. So, out of them two, do you know who you would vote for?
For who?
Meredith or Allie?
Meredith or who?
Allie.
I felt like it's Meredith. Sorry. I feel like it was definitely Meredith, but I fully trust Allie in her saying that she's going to put you up there specifically as a pawn. Like, that is how I felt about Oscar, and that's like what I did with Oscar. And your name has not been brought up once, like between people of like, oh, we want to get him out. If anything, you're like the top of the guys. So I would not.
Yeah, and I get that. Like, I understand. Like, her plan is to get Oscar out, but it still doesn't sit right with me that she is gonna be HOH and have a blue thing.
Oh, I'm
and
not.
She's
I'm
gonna
not
put me
disagreeing
up,
with you on that.
and she's gonna put me up. So like, imagine like hearing that someone's gonna put you up, be HOH, and have a blue thing.
So is it advantageous then to do what?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who I'm going for, because I don't care if I'm fine. Okay, yeah. I think it's pretty
Okay,
obvious.
but she's gonna have the blue rewind.
I was told to
Oh,
wrap
what?
up soon. But
Okay.
Yeah, but if she thinks she's gonna be HOH next, she's not gonna use it.
Wait, say that again. I need to understand that.
If Allie thinks that she's gonna be HOH next, she's not gonna use her blue rewind.
She has to use it.
Yes, so we can vote her out. Vote her ass out. I'm out.
This man is scheming.
Yes, because I don't care.
Who's with you on it?
Oscar, of course.
Is that it?
Maddie, she says she's with it. I don't know about Dash.
Why we talk to Dash? We don't have much time.
I know we don't have much time, but
And Meredith doesn't get to vote. So okay, let's think of the votes.
it's me, you, Oscar. I think Rita said she'd do it. Maddie said she'd do it. That's 5 votes. She's
Rita
out.
said she would do it.
Yeah, we just have to make her believe that she's gonna be HOH next, so that she doesn't use the blue tank.
Holy shit.
And I'm telling you right now, I'm voting her. Like, I don't care. Like,
Okay, but who can you trust that will?
Oscar,
Okay.
Rita.
How many of us are there? There's 9.
Yeah.
Is there 9 left?
Yeah, 3 people aren't gonna be able to vote. That's 6 people.
So
who
3
can-
people can't vote.
6 people can vote. The people who will vote for her is me, you if you want to, Oscar will, Rita will, Maddie said she will, and there's just Dash.
What did Tiffany want to talk to you about alone?
Oh, she was checking in after what Mackenzie said.
Okay.
Because I had talked in the,
She wasn't.
not the diary room, is it the laundry room? Or pantry.
Yeah.
I had went in there before we voted and talked to Mackenzie because I was like,
Oh, what
hey,
did she say?
hey, I'm just letting you know you're gonna go.
But I was just wondering if she like offered you
So
like
I
a top 2
I was like,
alliance.
well, and she was checking in to see like, hey, are me and Allie still good?
Oh.
I was like, yes, we love you. You're not.
Yeah. But like, I just was wondering if she like proposed a top 2, and I just don't want like a potential double cross, like double. I don't think you would do that, but just a potential like double.
Right. Has she talked to you one-on-one about it?
No.
Okay. I think
So-
she's fine. Like, I think she like
Our 3.
our 3. And she is thinking long game, so she might
Ask.
She might ask one of us this
If
round.
she asks me, I'll let you know.
I'll let you know.
Because I really want top 2 with you more than anything, because
my family's FaceTiming me. I'll ignore that. They don't like me.
I want top 2 with you because you've been like my
Like,
writer
very
guy
consistent,
since
yeah.
beginning. I trust you the most, and I really trust Brittany, but
And
I
Tiffany.
keep saying Brittany instead of
Tiffany.
Tiffany because like I know this lady with like a sister named Brittany and her name's Tiffany. Yeah, Tiffany. I trust you. I trust Tiffany. But I trust you more. You approached me first. We both have the blue. I think it would work the best. Where if we could even save it to the final round.
Right.
I don't want to sound like I'm being too loud or trying to be a puppeteer or anything. I'm just talking about my game, but I also respect your game, and I think that it's a good idea for you to put Meredith up for your game and everyone's game. And I think if I put Oscar up next round, then that's still like he's still gonna get out.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I'm glad you feel that way. I was getting like
No,
really
no,
in my
no.
head about it.
No,
and I
if
felt
you
like,
ever need reassurance, just let me know and I will give you reassurance.
Okay. I felt like it was like I was trying to compromise, and I wanted to make sure it was okay.
No, it's not like bad blood, hard feelings, like anything. I understand.
Okay.
Like I understand where you're coming from.
me, Tiffany, and Abrielle have a top 3 alliance, and I feel good about that.
Okay.
So I just wanted to like say that I felt good about that without
Other people around.
really
I agree.
broadcasting our alliance. But I did tell Oscar, because he asked like, do y'all have an alliance? I did say, well, obviously there's a majority and it is an alliance. But I think next round we should try and get together, the 3 of us, and make a pecking order, basically.
What do you mean?
Like a list of people that we want gone in what order.
Okay, I gotcha.
I think that would be the smartest thing to do at this point in the game.
A pecking order.
Yeah.
I do too. Be smart.
Yeah.
I'll write down some. I have to. I'm like, my brain is. You are just very strategically there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just here. I am.
I just get really into things. But like I have a list of all the names, so we can
go over them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel good about the next 2 rounds.
Abby wants to put Meredith? Yeah, Abby wants to put Meredith and Allie for elimination. Eliminate Meredith. Abby becomes Allie becomes HOH. But you know what Allie just told me? She just said, I said, so Allie, if you're gonna be HOH, who are you putting up for elimination? And she said, I'm gonna be honest, Josh, I'm gonna put you up for elimination as a pawn. But she said, I'm putting Oscar up because he's a competitor.
No, yeah, we're next. Like, from that group, it's gonna be me first, and then you, then potentially you, because Ali and all those girls are working like together, and they even pull Dash, and also Maddie. So, is there a way to pull the numbers and nominate Ali instead of Meredith?
Oh no, Ali is going up.
What would you think if we have the numbers and in the room, because it was the girls, Cash and me, and we were talking about basically keeping Ali safe, but if we have us 2, Meredith.
But she cannot vote.
That's right.
All I'm gonna say is this. I'm going Ali, and I'm doing anything to get Ali out this round.
Yeah.
At all costs, because why would you tell me that you're gonna put me up for elimination? I don't care if I'm gonna be a pawn. I'm getting you out, like straight up. We just
need to start pulling people like right now, because right
you're
now they are
on
so
side
confident.
Yeah, I want to talk to Tiffany and Abby to see like what's going on, because I have a suspicion that I'm bottom of girls now. I think in the middle I was kind of like being pulled along. And being worked with them, but I think they want me more for number than they want me for like game playing.
Obviously, yeah. 100%.
So I just kind of want to touch base because those have been my top 2 outside of like working with you guys as the group.
I wouldn't tell them that we're potentially voting Ali because
Absolutely
she has
not.
the rewind.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So
not.
she needs.
We gotta make her believe that you're safe.
Yeah.
We gotta make her believe that, because she's gunning for you mainly.
Yeah.
And I don't feel
She's trying to
comfortable
put you
being
up.
up.
Oh yeah, I
just
know.
like no.
The battle for HOH at the upcoming eviction ceremony is looming large over the house. Find out who gets nominated, who wins the veto, and ultimately, who goes home next time on Luke's Big Brother 19.